Welcome to Most Wanted US. Please remember all subjects are wanted as of the date of this video upload. Please remember all individuals you're about to see are considered armed and dangerous and should not be approached by non-law enforcement officers. You can remain anonymous when submitting a tip. You may be eligible for a reward. I'll leave information on each profile on how to submit a tip. Kayla E Ayala is wanted for the murder of a 5-month-old boy in Sandy Springs, Georgia. On October 2, 2012, Ayala was babysitting for the boy in her apartment when she called authorities to report that the boy was unresponsive. He was transported by ambulance to a children's hospital in Atlanta, Georgia, where it was determined that he had suffered a severe head/brain injury and was placed on life support. After the baby was later removed from life support on October 26, 2012, he died. At the time of the incident, Ayala was interviewed and then scheduled to return for further interviews on October 9, 2012. She never made that appointment, and a Fulton County warrant was issued for her arrest after she was charged with cruelty to children. A federal arrest warrant was issued for Ayala in the United States District Court, Northern District of Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia, on October 24, 2012. After she was charged with unlawful flight to avoid prosecution after the boy's death, a felony murder warrant was issued for Ayala. Ayala may have ties to El Salvador, Guatemala, and Mexico. She may be traveling with her husband, Noe Castillo Ramirez, and their young daughter in a black Toyota T100 pickup truck with Georgia license plates BKM 9384. Castillo Ramirez, who was wanted on a local arrest warrant and is charged with hindering the apprehension of a fugitive. He's described as a Hispanic male, 5'10", 160 pounds with black hair, brown eyes, and a date of birth of April 25, 1980. Kayla E Ayala is wanted for unlawful flight to avoid prosecution, felony murder, and felony cruelty to children. She's described as a Hispanic female, 5'4", 140 pounds with black hair, brown eyes. Her birth date September 5, 1985. If you think you have any information on this case, please contact the FBI in Atlanta. Wei Peng pled guilty to 2-count information in the United States District Court, Western District of Missouri, Kansas City, Missouri, in December of 2008. The information alleges that Peng aided and abetted others in the transportation of females in interstate commerce with the intent that these females engage in prostitution inside massage parlors and elsewhere. Peng allegedly assisted in transporting at least 5 females in interstate commerce for illegal sexual activity between May of 2006 and May of 2007. Peng is a Chinese national who has a permanent resident alien status and resided in Overland Park, Kansas City, Missouri in 2006 and 2007. She may possibly be traveling with her husband, Xu Gang Li. On July 20, 2010, a federal arrest warrant was issued for Peng after she failed to appear for sentencing. Wei Peng is wanted for transporting persons in interstate commerce for illegal sexual activity. She's described as an Asian female, 5'4", 140 pounds with black hair, brown eyes. Her birth date's April 24, 1970. If you think you have any information on this case, please contact the FBI in Kansas. On April 5, 2018, a federal arrest warrant was issued for Rogers in the United States District Court for the District of South Dakota, Perry, South Dakota, after she was charged with conspiracy to distribute a controlled substance. Rogers was arrested on January 28, 2019, but was not detained at her first court appearance. Since then, she has not appeared to any of her following court dates and has had no contact with her defense attorney. On July 5, 2019, a federal arrest warrant was issued for Rogers in the United States District Court for the District of South Dakota after she was charged with apparent violation of pretrial release conditions. Rogers is known to abuse drugs. She has previously resided in Wheaton, Minnesota, Browns Valley, Minnesota, and Rimrock, Arizona. Rogers has also lived in North Dakota. She is known to gamble and may frequent casinos in Minnesota. Sybil Marie Rogers is wanted for conspiracy to distribute a controlled substance. She's described as a white female, 5'6" to 5'11", 230 pounds with brown hair which may be dyed blonde, and green eyes. Her birthday is January 18, 1974. If you think you have any information on this case, please contact the FBI in Minneapolis. Yan-Qin Li is a lieutenant in the People's Liberation Army, which is the armed forces of the People's Republic of China, and a member of the Chinese Communist Party. Yi studied at the National University of Defense Technology, a top military academy directed by the CCP in China. It is alleged that on her J-1 visa application, Yi falsely identified herself as a student and lied about her ongoing military service at the NUDT. During Yi's time in the United States on her J-1 visa, she maintained close contact with her supervisor at the NUDT and other colleagues. While studying at Boston University's Department of Physics, Chemistry, and Biomedical Engineering from October of 2017 to April 2019, Yi allegedly continued to work as a PLA lieutenant, completing numerous assignments from PLA officers, such as conducting research assessing the United States military websites and sending United States documents and information to China. On January 28, 2020, a federal arrest warrant was issued for Yi in the United States District Court for the District of Massachusetts, Boston, Massachusetts, after she was charged with acting as an agent of a foreign government, visa fraud, making false statements, and conspiracy. Yan-Qin Yi is wanted for acting as an agent of a foreign government, visa fraud, making false statements, and conspiracy. She's described as an Asian female, 5'4", 110 pounds with brown hair, brown eyes. Her birthday is July 22, 1990. If you have any information on this case, please contact the FBI in Boston. Adriana Melendez is wanted for her alleged involvement in an accident which caused the death of a bicyclist. On the afternoon of March 26, 2014, a bicyclist was riding on a country road in an unincorporated part of Solano County, California, when he was struck and killed by a vehicle. The driver of the vehicle fled the scene prior to the arrival of law enforcement. After a law enforcement investigation identified Melendez as the driver of the vehicle, a warrant was issued for her arrest by the Superior Court of Solano County, California, on May 14, 2014, and she was charged with vehicular homicide and hit and run. A federal arrest warrant was issued for Melendez on April 11, 2017, in the United States District Court Eastern District of California, Sacramento, California, after she was charged with unlawful flight to avoid prosecution. Melendez may have fled to Jalisco, Mexico. Adriana Melendez is wanted for unlawful flight to avoid prosecution, vehicular manslaughter, and hit and run. She's described as a Hispanic female, 5'3", 256 pounds with brown hair, brown eyes. Her birth date's March 24, 1991. If you have any information on this case, please contact the FBI in Sacramento. That does it for this episode. Thanks for watching.